If you're thinking about moving to the Portland metro area and you're interested in new construction homes, there are a few things you should know. Unlike some cities where new homes are being built everywhere, Portland is actually a very historic city, and most of the homes inside the city itself are older. So if you're looking for a brand new home, you're usually going to find them right outside of Portland in the surrounding suburbs. In this video, I'm going to walk through where new construction is happening in the Portland metro area, which builders are operating here, what incentives buyers are getting right now, and the pros and cons of buying a brand new home. If we haven't met before, my name is Stephen Tran. I'm a real estate broker and investor serving the Portland metro area and Southwest Washington, including places like Vancouver, Camas, Beaverton, Hillsboro, Happy Valley, and beyond. I work with a lot of relocation buyers every single year, and one of the many things they ask is, how are the new construction homes in the area? Many people moving here are coming from markets where new homes are very common, so they're often surprised when they realize that Portland itself does not have a ton of new construction. So today, I want to give you a full overview of the new construction market in the Portland metro area. One thing that surprises many buyers is that Portland itself does not have many large new construction communities. There are a few reasons for that. First of all, Portland is a very historic city with many established neighborhoods. We have areas like Laurelhurst, the Hawthorne District, Selwood, Alberta, and Irvington, which are filled with homes that are built many decades ago. My own childhood home was over 100 years old. Second, Portland has strict zoning and density regulations, which makes large new developments inside our city very difficult. Once in a while, you will see new construction within Portland, but usually it's custom homes, or it's infill development, or it's homes built on single lots. The large production builders typically focus on suburbs right outside the city. If you're looking for new construction homes in the Portland metro area, there are several places where most of the development is happening. In Washington State, we have a lot of new construction in Ridgefield, Washington, Vancouver, Washington, and Camas, Washington. These areas have seen huge growth over the past few years. On the Oregon side, some of the most active areas for new construction include Happy Valley, Gresham, Tigard, Sherwood, Beaverton, Hillsboro, North Plains, and also Forest Grove. These areas within the Portland metro area still have a lot of available land, and that's where most of the master plan communities are being built. One of the biggest advantages of buying new construction right now are the builder incentives. I've personally seen incentives as high as $40,000 in closing costs, or sometimes 4% of the purchase price. Many builders will also offer rate buydowns where they subsidize the mortgage rate. I've had clients recently get rates below 5%, even in this high interest rate market. Typically though, this requires using the builder's preferred lender or the vertically integrated mortgage company. But incentives aren't always just about the money. Sometimes builders offer other things, such as getting your refrigerator, getting free washer and dryers, upgrading your appliances, having blinds installed, adding landscaping or sprinklers, or other upgrades within the home. And this is where having an agent really matters when you're buying new construction, because a good agent can negotiate additional upgrades or incentives on your behalf. Another huge benefit of buying new construction is the builder warranty. Most builders offer what is commonly referred to as a 1-5-10 warranty. The first year usually covers workmanship and materials, and this includes things like drywall issues, paint problems, door alignment, cabin installation, flooring defects, trim work, electrical issues, and plumbing leaks. Basically, anything related to how the house was finished or assembled. The 5-year portion typically covers mechanical systems such as your plumbing systems or your electrical systems or your HVAC components. And finally, the 10-year portion usually covers major structural components like your foundation or your framing, or the structural integrity of the home. So compared to buying an older home, you have much more protections built into the purchase. There are several large national builders operating in the Portland metro area. Some of the biggest ones include David Weekley Homes, Lennar, Toll Brothers, Taylor Morrison, LGI Homes, Pulte Homes, Holt Homes, and several others. These builders typically build large planned communities with multiple floor plans. There are also several well-known local builders in the Portland metro area. Some examples include Riverside Homes, Noise Development, Westwood Homes, and Renaissance Homes. These builders often focus on smaller developments or higher-end homes. And for buyers looking for something truly unique, there are also custom builders. But the custom build process can be much more complicated. It often involves acquiring the lot, permitting the property, selecting a different floor plan, and customizing every single part of the home, and managing construction costs. This process can take significantly longer and can sometimes be more expensive than people expect. One place you can see some of the most impressive custom homes in the region is the Portland Street of Dreams, where builders showcase some of the most luxurious homes in the metro area. One of the biggest advantages of new construction is that you're the first person to live in this home. No one else has lived there before, so you don't have to deal with someone else's remodeling, decisions, or wear and tear. There's also typically no deferred maintenance, which is common with older homes. You're not worrying about replacing the roof, or the water heater, or furnaces, or plumbing right away. Of course though, you still want to make sure everything is functioning properly when you buy the house, but overall maintenance tends to be much lower. Sometimes people will say older homes were built better and will last forever. And while some historic homes are extremely beautiful, that's not always the full story. I actually grew up in a 100-year-old home in the Cully neighborhood of Northeast Portland. And I remember our basement had so much mold that my nose would clog up the moment I walked downstairs. And then the moment I walked upstairs, it would clear up. Older homes can definitely have huge issues such as mold, outdated wiring, plumbing problems, foundation issues, and other things like lead and asbestos. And so while older homes have character, they can also come with hidden maintenance problems behind the walls. One thing I always tell buyers is that you should always have an agent when buying new construction. The builder's sales rep works for the builder, but your agent works for you. And in most cases, the builder pays the buyer's agent's commission, so it doesn't cost you anything. I've helped dozens of clients buy new construction homes, and we've caught things like bad sewer installations, foundation cracks, and construction mistakes, and even situations where we had to negotiate moving a door so a two-car garage could actually function as a two-car garage. You want someone who's going to fight for you during the process. Another important step is to make sure that you still get a home inspection even though the house is brand new. Construction crews are human, and sometimes things get missed. An inspection is there to help you catch issues before you move in. I think there's a lot of opportunity because one thing I noticed in 2025 is that many of my clients were actually buying new construction instead of resale homes. In several cases, it was actually just a better deal. Older homes on the market, of course, had deferred maintenance, cosmetic issues, and outdated systems. And while builders were offering huge closing cost incentives, rate buydowns, upgrades included in the price, in some cases, the builder incentives blew away what some of my lender partners could offer. Homes that have been sitting in builder communities for a while on the market are often the ones getting the best incentives. In my experience, new construction is a great option for buyers who want modern layouts, who want fewer maintenance surprises, and also like the idea of being the first owner, and also want builder incentives that make the numbers work. If you're thinking about buying new construction in the Portland metro area, that's something I help buyers with all the time. If you'd like help navigating builders, communities, or incentives, please feel free to reach out. My phone number is 971-285-2002, and my email is steven@diverserg.com. You can call me or text me at any time. You can also download my Portland relocation guide at steventranrealestate.com, and if you want more videos about living in Portland, relocating here, and buying real estate in the metro area, please make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.